Morning, everybody. Hope everybody survived that nor'easter that came through. We got roughly pretty close to ½ inch of snow, and most of it's all melted off. Yesterday I was working on the walk-in cooler. The air conditioner on it seemed to just stop working for some apparent reason. I think it might be the capacitor that's inside there. Possibly. I turned the fan to make sure it wasn't froze up, and it was froze a little bit, but I broke it free and it seemed like it's fine. It's just it's humming in there now, and I think it might be the capacitor. I can hear the compressor turning on, but nothing else. So if anybody else has any ideas, make sure you drop it down in the comments down below. So we are in the walk-in cooler now. That's the AC unit right there. That's an LG. That's a 12,000 BTU AC unit. That is the cold bot right there. Some odd reason it's just humming. That's all it's doing. So I did take out the screws on the sides that are over here and on the other side, and the ones on the outside, I took those out, but I still can't slide it out. I don't know if it's still frozen or what, but as far as I know, there's only 2 screws on each side that hold that thing in, and I just can't get it out. I don't know if it's frozen or what, but I got all my meat right here hanging up right now. These are the meat hooks that I put in. These right here, they hold up to 30 pounds. These do. They're pretty stout. These right here are the really strong ones. They hold up to like 65 pounds. So just remember, as further out they get, the less weight they can hold. But then I have all my grinding equipment right here. Then I got my massive little fan. See how big my hand is right there, just to get the airflow going. So that's kind of like my predicament that I have right now. For lighting, I do have motion censored battery operated lights, so that way I don't have to have electric hooked up in here. So then with me running a 100-foot extension cord, all you electricians out there, you're dropping your voltage so many feet all the way out. So I'm losing voltage as I'm going to that. So that is going to be changed up. Just right now, we're just making do with what we have. It is kind of expensive. It's going to be around about $400 to $500 to revamp the garage as far as electric goes. We do have, you can't see it because it's all covered up with stuff. I got too much stuff in here. Let's see if I can do that. You see that right up there? Let's see if I can do this right up there. That is a 220 right there. Has its own outlet, so you can run a welder out here or a dryer out here if you want, it's actually pretty nice. We've never used it, but it's just nice to know that you actually have that. We will be keeping that. So we're going to be eventually, I think in the springtime, we're going to rewire the whole garage and put a 100 amp service in. So that way it's up to code. I got a good friend of mine. He's a licensed electrician. He's going to help me out. I'm going to do most of the work, but he's going to do all the hookups for everything, make sure everything's ran right. And because I am not an electrician, nor do I want to claim that I am. I can put a light bulb in, and that's pretty much about it. So if you don't know, when in doubt, call a professional. It might cost you more, but at least it's going to be done right. So that is just one of my problems I have on the table for today. The other one is we actually switched feed just a little bit for the chickens and the pigs, just a little bit. So this right here, as you can tell, it has some alfalfa pellets in it. So there's alfalfa right there, alfalfa pellets. That's what you feed cattle and rabbits. Rabbits would probably be cut a little bit smaller than that. But also we have I can get it out just right. We also have, maybe, we also have black sunflower seeds in there. The black sunflower seeds actually are really, really good for the chickens. They hold anywhere from 17 to 20% protein level on them. And so this time of year, whenever it's really, really cold out, which as it really does get pretty cold for us here. Well, cold for us, you know. We could see temperatures anywhere in single digits with the wind chill at negative whatever. And it really helps the chickens to stay warm. And that's kind of what I'm wanting. I want to make sure that they're going to survive. Because the way it looks, speaking of surviving, the way it looks, our beehive did not survive. I went and looked on it the other day, and there is nothing, no activity whatsoever in there. And I looked at the bottom of it, and there's a slew of dead ones on the ground. So I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to crack it open, and I may have to get those frames out and put them in the freezer. I don't know what happened. Our first time being beekeepers, and it feels like I failed because I'm here all the time. I'm semi-retired, and I don't know what happened. I know you're supposed to check up on them every once in a while, but pretty much leave them alone, let them do their thing. And I just don't know what happened. We're gonna go through that and see what happened, and maybe I can get our good friend to come over. He's like a bee expert around in this area. He's really, really good. He taught a college class about beekeeping 101 for us, and we went through it. So maybe I can get him here to see maybe what happened. The bees that we got, they're not how do you say that? They're not common to this area. So we may be trying to look to try to catch some wild bees for next year. That sounds scary, but actually it's not. They could be just as tame as the ones that you buy. So we knew going into this that these bees would possibly 50-50 chance that they would or would not survive. We built a horizontal beehive for them. You've seen it in the videos, and it's supposed to give them more insulation, but I don't know what happened, and I'd like to have somebody that's really experienced in this to be able to, maybe they can decipher what happened in the beehive and maybe how we can do better for the next ones that we get. So we'll be going into that. So I just want to give an update on everything that's going on. I got a lot to do. I still have to go out and feed the pigs. If y'all want to come out with me, that would be awesome. But the pigs are doing absolutely wonderful. You've seen them on the videos. They're doing really good. I think I'm going to put I'm going to measure out Freezer Camp to see what he's at. We're looking at that magic weight around about 200 or just a little bit over. But we may be holding out till like probably the end of December on him, maybe even January. Because we want to make sure that Miss Piggy possibly gets bred again. So that way it's actually worth keeping both of them kind of deal, you know what I mean? So that way we can have some other piglets that we can raise up. So we'll have some pork, meat in the freezer for future reference, for future, you know, whatever. So that's where we're at right now, and everything is melting, everything is wet, it's cold out with the breeze out, and I'm going to feed the pigs here in just a few minutes, and I will see you over at the mulch pile. Well, I'm not too happy with the pigs. They absolutely destroyed my tripod. Destroyed it. They ran right through the electric fence. So I need to check it again, make sure it's not grounded out anywhere. But they destroyed it, broke it in like 3-4 pieces, broke one of the legs off completely. So I can't use it. I'll try to rig it up, but I got them. This is what's left of it. Right here. Broke one of the legs off. Broke the connector. It slung my tripod like 10 feet. Miss Piggy of all pigs, she did that. And I'm not happy about it. I'd rather just put them into the walk-in cooler right now. It hurts me from making videos. And but it's all part of it. I mean, I'm trying to laugh about it, try to find something funny about it, but it's hard to do that when I got something that works really, really good, and the pigs just say, nope, we're gonna change it up. So now I have to go back and see if I can somehow rig this up to where I can still use it. If not, then I'm gonna have to order another one. I hate to do that, but I'm frustrated, but they're pigs. I mean, it is what it is. So just remember, big old hoot owl. Hope you heard that. But just remember, if there's something that you really like, don't take it out toward the pigs. They will destroy it. If not one time, then the next. So lesson learned. I should have fed them a lot faster, but trying to set the camera up to get a good angle of it. And they just said, nope, we got a different plan. We're gonna come right through. So, it's frustrating. Now I gotta carry all this back somehow. So, I just want to thank everybody for showing up. Sorry I didn't get very good footage of it, but maybe I did. I don't know. I might have. Pigs just flinging it everywhere. I don't know. But I may just leave that on there so you guys get a good idea. It might be funny. I'll have to go look at it. But y'all got to see it first before I did. So I just want to thank everybody for showing up. And until next time, God bless, and watch out for your personal belongings around by the pigs, because they have other ideas. So love you guys. God bless. And remember, Jesus loves you always.